Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to continue our extraction of volatile oil lecture. I've already completed 3 of the processes. Now today we are going to use, I'm going to explain you the maceration process. Macerated oils are also referred to as infused oils. इनको infused oils भी कहा जाता है because why? Because the volatile contents are infused into the solvent, which is then get collected and separated. Infuse कैसे? Because जो आपका प्लांट मटेरियल है उसको आप सोक करते हैं एक सूटेबल सॉल्वेंट के अंदर. सूटेबल सॉल्वेंट के अंदर सोक करके आप उसे थोड़े दिन रखते हैं. That's how they are able to, the active constituent या जो desired आपका constituent है, that is volatile oil, they can infuse into and they get dissolved and infused into the solvents. Okay. They are created when carrier oils are used as solvents to extract therapeutic properties from plant materials, particularly for those in which we need therapeutic properties from plant materials. Okay, I'll pause. Okay, I'm sorry. अजान की वजह से मैंने इसको थोड़ा सा पॉज कर दिया था. I think आपको काफी इसमें पॉज आया होगा. मेरा जो मैसरेटेड ऑयल्स होते हैं उनका बेनिफिट क्या होता है? व्हाट इज द बेनिफिट over distilled oil is that they are more of a plant essences is captured in the oil because it captures heavier, larger plant molecules than the ones captured in the distillation process. It means that the more heavier and the plant particles, plant constituents, essences, they are captured in the oil as compared to distillation process. This keeps the product closer to retaining more of the plant valuable offerings than the other methods. This method is more valuable for those types of plants which carry bigger or complex molecules, if you say. The ideal plant material to be infused will be harvested so that it's easy, it is dry as possible, and any plant moisture will cause, because इससे पहले इसके एक खास इसकी एक समझ ले prerequisite है इसका for maceration, that you take the plant and dry it completely. Why? Because the water content which will remain in the plant can rancid the oil which you collect later. यानी rancidity produce हो सकती है उस oil के अंदर जो कि आपने extract out किया है. So that's why it should be completely dried, and sometimes to prevent the microbial growth which may take place due to the presence of this water contents, microbial growth can also occur. So for prevention of this microbial growth, we add 5% of vitamin E oil or wheat gram oil, which is high in vitamin E, which prevent the rancidity. Now the process, how this process takes place: plant material is finally cut, crushed or ground into moderate coarse powder. Then plant material is placed in a closed vessel. Solvent, इसको solvent को क्या कहते हैं? Menstruum कहते हैं. The solvent, which is also called menstruum, is then added. The mixture is allowed to stand for 1 week and is shaken occasionally. The liquid is strained. Solid residue, which is called mark, is pressed to recover any remaining fluid. The strained and expressed liquid are mixed. Liquids are clarified through filtration or subsidence. Means उसको रख के एक साइड पे, तब भी आप उसको थोड़े दिन के लिए रख के, जब आपका सारा वो जब बॉटम पे क्लियर हो जाएगा, बैठ जाएगा, तो आप उसको तब भी आप उसकी स्ट्रेनिंग कर सकते हैं या आप उसी वक्त उसको स्ट्रेन कर सकते हैं. When the maceration process is completed, the base oil will likely have changed color of course उसके जो color pigments हैं that is also are dissolved. So जो color है उसका वो oil का वो different हो जाता है. The final maceration should be filtered of its plant material and poured into an airtight container to be stored in cool, dry place for up to 12 months. A macerated oil will go cloudy or will smell bad when rinsed. इसके अलावा 5 to 10% of macerated oil जो है वो of cosmetics formula के अंदर भी use हो सकता है, but in a quantity of only 5 to 10%. They are used in larger quantities and can replace in plain base जो oil होते हैं उनको replace कर सकते हैं macerated oils. ये जो सारे मैंने आपको बताया ना, जो सारे processes हैं, they are, you know, why they are different processes, because you have different type of source of volatile contents. The particular extraction process depends upon the source, either it's fruit, it's peel, it's leaf, it's flowers, or you know, we have to select the particular process according, you know, keeping in mind the physical properties of that particular part. The next is enfleurage. Enfleurage एक बहुत ही मजे का प्रोसेस इस लिहाज से, और वैसे ये बेसिकली ऐसे प्लांट मटेरियल जो खुद बड़े डेलिकेट से होते हैं ना, जैसे पेटल्स हो गए, तो ये पेटल्स हैं, इनको इनसे अगर आपने एसेंस एक्सट्रैक्ट आउट करना है तो ये खुद बड़े डेलिकेट प्रोसेस है. मतलब मैसरेशन में भी अगर आप इन्हें मैसरेट करोगे तो ये थोड़े से लिक्विफाइड टाइप हो जाएंगे. मैसरेशन के बाद इनको अगर आप डिसॉल्व करके रखेंगे तो ये उतना अच्छा इफेक्ट नहीं देंगे. उसके अलावा पिगमेंट भी इसमें बहुत मौजूद है, तो पिगमेंट भी सारे इसके साथ निकल आएंगे. पेटल्स के अंदर तो आपको पता है ना, there are different types of pigments as they have different colors. तो ऐसे में it's जो है recommended कि आप इनको infleurage के system से करें. Infleurage is not commonly used today, but it is one of the oldest methods of essential oil extraction that implements the use of fat. By the end of this process, either vegetable fat or animal fat becomes infused with the flower fragrance compound. Okay? The fats that are used are odorless and solid at room temperature. The enfleurage process can be done either hot or cold. In both instances, the fat that is saturated with fragrance is called enfleurage pomade. Okay? पहले अच्छा, ये दोनों टाइप के enfleurage होते हैं, कोल्ड भी होता है और हॉट भी होता है. कोल्ड में क्या होता है कि जो आपका ये जो जिस तरह ये आपको एक नजर आ रही है ना, ये ट्रे सी, इस तरह की सॉर्ट ऑफ ट्रेज होती हैं, और उसके ऊपर आप वेजिटेबल फैट जो है वो उसके ऊपर लेयर लगाते हैं उसकी. ठीक है, लेयरिंग लगा के आप फिर उसके ऊपर अपने पेटल्स को रखते हैं, और पेटल्स को आप अलाउ करते हैं, उसके ऊपर स्प्रेड आउट करते हैं और अलाउ करते हैं कि आपके जो वोलेटाइल कंटेंट्स हैं वो ट्रांसफर हो जाए. Highly purified and odorless vegetable or animal fats, usually lard or tallow, is spread over the glass plates in a frame called chassis that is allowed to set. This is called chassis. Fresh flowered petals or fresh whole flowers are then placed on top of the layer of fat and pressed in. They are pressed in. They are allowed to set for 1 to 3 days, for a couple of weeks, depending on the flowers that are used. During this time, this scent seeps into the fats. The depleted petals are replaced and the process is repeated until the fat reaches their desired saturation level. The final product is the enfleurage pomade, the fat and the fragrant oil that is washed with alcohol to separate the botanical extract from the remaining fat. When the alcohol evaporates from the mixture, the absolute is what is left over. There is a difference in between the hot and cold enfleurage. This is what the method I just explained is cold enfleurage. In hot, the only difference is that the process, the fat which is used is heated. The next is cold press extraction. Acha, ye cold press extraction, it is essential for oils which are extracted from the peels of citrus fruit, specifically citrus fruits, because they are kind of crushed and squeezed to get the oil out from it. This method is also called expression or scarification, and it is used for citrus peels in particular. The whole fruit peel is placed in a device that mechanically pierces to rupture the essential oil sacs, which are located on the underneath of the rind. The essential oils and pigments run down the device collected area. They are which are located in the they are squeezed and then they are collected in the area underneath the first device. Okay, the whole fruit is pressed to squeeze into the juice and the oil. The oil and juice that are produced still contain solids from the fruit, such as petals, and must be centrifuged to filter the solids from the liquids. The oil separates from the juice layer and is siphoned off into another receptacle. That's how this cold press extraction is done.